Second one is redundancy. Just we discussed it. Just we discussed it about the entity identification problem. If we are not properly mapping with the not properly mapped with the two tables of different branches, it leads to the redundancy, repetition, duplication of the records. Now, redundancy nothing but the while integrating the multiple sources of data, multiple data sources into the common data source, while merging these two into the centralized data table, then the chance of duplication of data, repetition of data if not properly mapped. So, that is as already we discussed object identification or entity identification. If not properly mapped each table, each attribute in a table, the chance of repetition, duplication, and sometimes derived data. While merging two tables, sometimes the suppose sales report, I am maintaining the sales report in one branch like monthly wise, and in another department or another branch the sales is maintained quarterly, and another branch maintaining half yearly, in another branch yearly. What will happen? I am merging all these four branches, there is chance of duplication, because from the year only, like we will have a half yearly or quarterly or monthly data, all are equal, but the maintaining of the data is different way. When we are going to merge, there is chance of duplication of data, because here also monthly available, in this also monthly available, in this also monthly available. So, it leads to the duplication of data. We should overcome this one. How we are going to overcome this thing is, this redundancy is with help of the correlation analysis. We will have a simple example how we are going to solve the redundancy problem. Here I am going to discuss about whenever we are having the a data type of nominal data, then how the correlation analysis will need to do. So, correlation nothing but the finding the relation between the two attributes, how they are each are correlated each other, or how they are differ each other, Here, whenever we are having the 2 points x and y, suppose I want to correlate each other, whether they are on the same level or far away, so independent or dependent each other, I need to identify that. How it is possible? With help of the chi-square test, one of statistical method, famous method, chi-square test. The chi-square test, so here x type error, the chi-square symbol, chi-square. The chi-square test to use the identify the correlation among two attributes. The formula is very simple. OIJ nothing but the observations, total number of observations, and expected total number of observations and total number of observations in a given data of two variables. So, we are trying to identify the chi-square value. Based on the chi-square value, we can able to say that both are correlated each other, or that is dependent each other, or independent each other. Okay. Let us see a small example. A formula is chi-square formula nothing but the total observations minus expected whole square by expected. Now, I am taking a small example of a small study. I am having the two attributes called the a novel reading, gender based, and type of novel, type of material. So, material is like a fraction, non-fraction, gender male and female. So, that's why we here example is nominal data. nominal data. Already we discussed about the data types, kind of attributes, categorization of attributes. One of the attribute is the type is the nominal attribute. Nominal attribute nothing but the we can able to categorize the data set. So male, female. Whereas type fraction novel or non-fraction novel. Now we can observe here in this diagram 250 and 90 in bracket. Similarly here, what is this in between brackets, the values? Those are the expected, that is we have a two O and E, observations and expectation. So O is the observations, that is 250 in within the bracket, expectation, how much we are expecting. So already they calculated and given a example, 90 is expectation here, 210 is the expectation, 360 is expectation, 840 is expectation, and total sum, that means we have a total number of records are 1500. How it is? So 250, 200, 450, that means altogether should be either expectation, observation should be same. So here expectations are 90 plus 360, that means fraction level can be read by expected readers are 90 male and 360 female, total 450. Our observation is 250 plus 200. That means we observed the 250 candidates and 200 are female. Total 450. That means both should be equal. Both observed and expected should be equal. Similarly here also 50,000 means 1050. Here 210 plus expected is 840. Non-fraction levels 810, that is 10,050. Total number of things are 1500. This is a simple given table. Now how I am going to finding the correlation? See. So as already given an example, previous formula, we have a observation minus expectation by the expectation. Now see. So Chi-square calculation is a numbers in a parenthesis. Just already explained. Within the brackets, those are the expected observations. Outside of the brackets, observations, actual observations. What we expected, but what reality. Okay. Now, how with help of the formula, I am going to calculate observations. First one, 250 minus 90 whole square by expectations 90. Similarly, here second one 50 minus, that is observations. We got observation 50. This is observation, and 210 is the expected. Again, expectations are 210. Like I done for all these four values. Then finally, with our calculations, I got a value some 507.93. Now, whether it is these two variables are correlated or not, how I am going to decide is I can use a statistical table called the Chi-square statistical table, statistical distribution table. With help of that, we need to go through the statistical table because the Chi-square test is purely statistical test. So we should have some statistical table books that is available during your examination also. You will provided by the statistical tables. In that table, based on the values we are going to observe. So our observations with significance levels are like with a 0.001 significations, we got the 10.828. But based on our computation, what we got some 507, that nothing but the approximately 508. So based on this, that means the hypothesis between the gender versus type of novel, The based on these observations, what we decided, we conclude that two attributes are strongly correlated for the given group of people. That means correlation is good. That means what kind of correlation? Independent each other. That means when you are plotting on a line, independent each other means they can individually work. There is no correlation. That means with X, with Y. Or here gender versus novel. So they are independent each other. Dependent nothing but if gender like we will get when increasing dependent, but these are the based on our calculations we got the value 508, but what we are expecting like 11. So those are not correlated each other, so both are independent. So whenever it is independent, we can say that these two records are we can need to maintain, we cannot ignore. If we got a dependency, we can remove. That means this is the way how we are going to delete duplication records. Like we have a n number of approaches to calculate the redundancy of various kinds of variables. Here the variable type is nominal. In our example, variable type is the nominal attribute. Like other, we have a ordinal variables, interval variables and numerical variables. For that we have another approaches. Okay. Now another point is we have another issue is tuple duplication, Euler interlinking. So tuple duplication nothing but the record duplication while integrating the two records, two data sets, there is chance of duplication. Nothing but the how it is possible. Same just I discussed it, but in a table of branch 1 and another table in branch 2. Here I am having the only item and cost. There is no transaction ID. There is no transaction ID. So what will happen? There is chance of duplication occur, because if there is no transaction ID like TID while purchasing customer, here in this table there is chance of transaction ID and remaining like item, cost, everything is fine. Whenever we are going to merging, there is chance of, because here there is no transaction ID or we are not insert any key or transaction ID, or we are not inserting primary key on the table. Suppose even though the transaction ID is available, if I am not place PK primary key, what will happen? There is chance of duplication. The same transaction may occur. So that's why we are take care about while designing a schema, the table must have a primary key, unique key on a particular field that avoids the duplication. If it does not have any primary key on the table, what will happen? There is chance of duplication of the same number. We have a primary key on the transaction ID, but we cannot put a primary key on the item, because there is chance of same item can be purchased with the n number of customers, but transaction ID should be unique. So that is the lead tuple duplication. Sorry, tuple duplication. If we not maintain the any key on the table, it leads to the duplication. And last one is detecting and resolving the data value conflict. So means detecting and resolving data value conflict nothing but the, in real time scenario, we are getting the data from the different sources and different kind of data, and there is chance of different notations, because we are getting data from the different sources and the representation is different. Simple example, suppose distance, we are taking the distance example. The matrix is, suppose I am going to maintain like a 1 km, somebody maintain a in miles 1 mile, somebody maintain a like a centimeters. 3 different branches maintaining 3 different, because different geographical locations. So they are maintaining as per their norms, they will maintain the different kind of concepts or different kind of measures. Like weights, here we have a weights in terms of the kgs, but other countries in pounds. What will happen whenever there is no common matrix while entering the data, there is chance of duplications. So these are the various kinds of issues we are going to face while integrating the different data sources. Okay. Now what today's session is, we discuss it just simply like major combine. Sorry, first one is what is integration. That means we are having the different data integration, nothing but the we are having the plenty of databases coming from the various sources. we should maintain a common data warehouse. Common under unified structure or schema. We are going to maintain all these things from different branch 1, branch 2, branch n. All the data. We should have a common unified schema to access with a simple queries by anyone, authorized persons from any source, easy to access. If there is a different schemas, there is difficult to access the data. So while integrating these n number of datas, we are facing the different issues. The first one is, what is the hurdle we are going to face while merging, because we are getting the data from the different locations and different kinds of databases. So what are the issues we are going to face? First one is entity identification problem. Entity identification, nothing but the two branches can maintain the same data, but the table having the with the different names. I am maintaining the like TID. In other branch, they are maintaining the transaction ID. Both are same, but the entities are different names. So what will happen if you are not properly mapping these two? Then there is chance of duplication in the data. And second one is redundancy, redundancy. While merging, if there is no proper integration process, increasing in the data, redundancy occurrence. So while integrating the multiple sources, we are going to use some of the techniques to measure the redundancy, to eliminate the redundancy. One of the technique is we are going to learn chi-square test with an example. The chi-square test is a statistical method to identify the correlation among the two attributes. When we are going to integrate two data tables, then what is the relation between each and every attribute? If both are similar, dependent or independent each other. If dependent, then we try to eliminate one attribute. If it is independent, we are trying to maintain. That is the purpose of the chi-square. And finally, we have a tuple duplication. So tuple duplication, nothing but if the table does not have any key, like primary key or unique key, what will happen? There is chance of duplication in a table, or multiple duplicate records will be entered by the end users. It leads to the unnecessary, inconsistency, repetition of data occurs. So we have to identify these issues and we need to solve. This is about data integration. We are going to integrate different sources of data as a common source and store into the data warehouse under a unified schema. So that unified schema will help to the end user to access easily. This is about data integration concepts. Next class we are going to discuss data reduction and data